And I was just like, Lord, I couldn't have done this alone. I don't listen, I don't think I'll ever do it again. But it wasn't just like the birthing part. Like for me, what was great was the fact that I didn't know how to breastfeed. I didn't know anything, even after doing the classes and stuff. And I went to several birthing classes, and none of them prepared me for what happened. One of the things that I couldn't thank you enough for was the fact that so like I was trying to get insurance during my pregnancy, and they kept telling me like I was making too much money or whatever. So I went down there. I'm like, let me try one more time. And I guess because I was just over it, and it was just something that caused me a lot of stress, I ended up having a seizure at the HRA office. And so it wasn't my plan to have my baby then. I was supposed to be induced the following week. And so I was like, okay. And then I woke up in an ambulance. I'm like, wait a minute, where am I? And, they took me to a different hospital. So, like, that just was like, there
Yeah.
you go again. I'm like, Satan, is that you? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's just, I wasn't thinking of like any of this before. Like, I didn't even know, like, they would take me somewhere different. So then I called you and I said, I had a seizure and they took me somewhere else. And this was not what we had in our
Yeah.
plan. Like, I was supposed to go to Methodist. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I ended up at a completely different hospital. And when you showed up, it just seemed like everything became better. Like you even like remember they did the first epidural, it didn't work. And
Didn't
I was
work.
like, I'm still feeling pain. And I remember you telling them it probably slipped out. And when they tell you step out of the room so that they could do it, but then they said exactly what you said. I'm like, she just told y'all, y'all were like, get outside, only
Mm-hmm.
for you to repeat what she just said to me. Like, so then they did it the second time, and then obviously it worked. But like, you stayed there with me the entire time, man. Like, I couldn't have done it alone, and I would recommend you 100% because you stayed there